For as long as humanity has looked out upon the sea, we've wondered what might be looking back. The ocean is ancient, older than our species, deeper than our understanding, and more mysterious than outer space. It covers over 70% of our planet, and yet we've explored less than 5% of it. In those endless depths, light fades, sound travels for miles, and life takes forms beyond imagination. And for thousands of years, people have told stories about something or someone living there. Half human, half fish. A creature that has haunted our myths, inspired our art, and survived in our imagination. The mermaid. The idea of a human-like creature living beneath the sea is nearly universal. In ancient Mesopotamia, over 7,000 years ago, stone tablets described Oannes, a being half man, half fish who rose from the sea to teach humans knowledge and civilization. In Greek mythology, the Sirens used their haunting songs to lure sailors toward rocky shores. To the north, Scandinavian fishermen told tales of sea women who warned of storms or tempted men to their deaths. Across the world, in Japan, legends spoke of the Ningyo, a fish with a human face, said to bring either fortune or disaster. From Africa to Europe, Asia to the Americas, the pattern repeats. Different oceans, different names, but always the same vision of a being between two worlds. Why? Why did cultures separated by continents imagine the same creature? Was it coincidence or memory? For most of history, the ocean was both pathway and peril. Sailors spent months lost between horizon and storm, and their eyes often became witnesses to the unknown. In 1493, explorer Christopher Columbus recorded in his journal that near the coast of Haiti, he saw 3 mermaids rise from the waves. He wrote, "They are not as beautiful as they are painted, though they have a human face." Historians now believe he probably saw manatees, yet it remains one of the first written reports of a mermaid sighting in the New World.
Holy Jesus! What is that?
Centuries later, in 1827, fishermen off the coast of Cornwall, England, claimed to have seen a woman with long hair and a glistening tail perched on a rock. Newspapers reported the event. The story spread quickly. No proof was ever found, but the reports matched what had been told in myth for generations. Then, in the late 20th century, came one of the most mysterious underwater sounds ever recorded. In 1997, the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, picked up a strange, ultra-low frequency sound in the South Pacific. It was so powerful that it was detected by sensors more than 5,000 kilometers apart. It was organic, not mechanical, but no known sea creature could produce it. They called it the bloop. For years, scientists debated what it was. Some said it came from shifting icebergs, others suspected it was something alive, something enormous, moving deep below the surface. Eventually, NOAA concluded it was likely the sound of cracking ice. Still, the pattern of the sound, rhythmic, rising, almost vocal, continues to fuel speculation. Was it a whale, a geological event, or could it have been something else, something intelligent? Modern science tells us that mermaids, as described in legend, do not exist. No bones, no DNA, no verified photographs have ever been found. And yet, this doesn't close the question entirely. Every year, marine biologists discover thousands of new species, some glowing, some transparent, some living under pressures that would crush a submarine. In the deepest trenches, there are ecosystems powered by chemicals instead of sunlight. Creatures that defy every rule we thought we knew. If such strange life can exist in the blackest depths, could there be something more, something evolved from an ancient, forgotten branch of our own ancestry? In 1960, marine biologist Alistair Hardy proposed the aquatic ape hypothesis. He suggested that millions of years ago, a group of early humans may have adapted to a semi-aquatic life, swimming, diving, and hunting in coastal waters. Over generations, they might have developed longer breath control, webbed fingers, and streamlined bodies. Most scientists reject the idea today, but it offers an intriguing possibility. That somewhere in our evolutionary past lies a connection, a reason why we feel drawn to the water, why we imagine beings that look like us but live beneath the waves. The ocean is the perfect place to hide. It's vast, dark, and largely untouched. Below 200 meters, sunlight disappears. At 1,000 meters, the pressure is enough to crush metal. And yet, life continues, quiet, glowing, unseen. We've sent spacecraft beyond our solar system, but we've only mapped a fraction of our own seafloor. If intelligent aquatic beings exist, we might never know because they might never want to be found. Some marine researchers believe that deep-sea sounds we can't explain, rhythmic clicks, melodic patterns, even voices, could be communication from species we haven't yet identified. Others say they're natural phenomena or human-made interference. But the ocean doesn't give up its secrets easily. Every discovery brings more questions than answers. Mermaids have always reflected something about ourselves. They represent beauty and danger, curiosity and fear, the idea that the unknown can be both wondrous and deadly. They are a symbol of our relationship with the sea, our longing to understand it, and our fear of being consumed by it. In art and culture, they've evolved from terrifying sirens of death to symbols of love, mystery, and transformation. From ancient myths to modern films, the image of the mermaid endures because it speaks to something universal, our need to believe that the world still holds wonder. The truth is, the ocean is still a mystery, and mystery is what keeps these legends alive. Perhaps mermaids never existed at all. Or perhaps, long ago, there were creatures that inspired the stories, now gone or simply hiding where we cannot go. Because even today, when technology lets us see to the bottom of the sea, we still encounter things we can't explain, lights where no sun reaches, sounds with no known source, movements in the dark that vanish before we can record them. Maybe that's why mermaids continue to capture our imagination, not as proof, but as possibility. They remind us that there are still corners of our world untouched, unseen, and unknown. For centuries, the image of the mermaid has lived between fact and fiction, never proven, yet never forgotten. Science tells us there is no evidence, no remains, no DNA. But science also admits that we have explored less than 5% of our oceans. And that leaves 95% of the planet's largest habitat completely unknown. So perhaps the question isn't do mermaids exist, but could something like them exist, hidden, evolved, unseen? Across cultures, across time, people who never met, who never shared language or history, all described the same vision. A human face emerging from the sea, a voice calling from beneath the waves. Coincidence or memory? Maybe mermaids are not myths born from imagination, but echoes of encounters long forgotten, passed down through generations as stories, warnings, and songs. The ocean hides its secrets well. If intelligent life does dwell below, perhaps it chooses silence, watching us from the shadows as it has for thousands of years. Until we truly understand the deep, the mystery of the mermaid remains unsolved. Not disproven, just waiting.